Zach is here. All right. Welcome back, Zach.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. From what I'm hearing from those responses, those people just hate Jews.
They're not even hiding it. That one girl who says the Jews should go to hell, that girl was 17 years old. And the crazy thing is, behind the scenes, her family was all there, her mom, her aunts. They acted like it wasn't even strange, she said. That they were like, hey, sweetie, that's not nice. Like, as if she said, like, you know, Jews smell. She said the Jews should go to hell. And then the other guy who has that shirt that says Grand Theft Palestine, he is from Gaza. He's a refugee from Gaza, and he's sitting there talking about the Muslim plan to take over London. You can't make this stuff up. I'm so pro-immigration. My ancestors fled the Holocaust. I have a great-grandfather, David, who came here at 13 years old fleeing persecution. You know, we need immigration, but the fact that they're not screening immigrants like in a proper way, you know, it's not about Muslims, it's not about Jews. You can't let people in to your country that want to destroy your country.
No, you can't. I'm sure you saw these videos of the 24-year-old Israeli hostage digging his own grave. Incredibly
no
emaciated.
media coverage. No media coverage.
Where's the outrage? That's what I want to know.
The crazy thing is, by the way, notice you don't see starving adults in Gaza. Like, I'm not saying everything's perfect there. Obviously, there's a crisis happening. You know, there's a war going on. But one, no army in history has ever been expected to feed the opposition. And, you know, we have an actual adult that is being starved. Hamas is saying they're starving him. They're showing these. You see his ribs everywhere. And then to flip the narrative, to invert what's actually happening, they take children that have, you know, genetic disorders, right? So they look like they're dying of starvation. And then they give them to the New York Times. The New York Times repost it. And you have this entire hunger crisis, this made-up famine happening, and the world is buying it rather than looking at it. Why isn't the mother starving? Why isn't the sibling that's right next to them starving?
Hamas is starving the Palestinian people. Hamas is holding the Palestinian people hostage.
Of course.
And they come across as what did they? Some of you people at the rally, they were saying they
love Hamas. They love Hamas. I mean, first of all, I don't know how it's legal.
Where's people coming from?
In any country. They're all coming from foreign countries. And you look at Starmer right now. Now they're recognizing a Palestinian state. Who's in charge of this Palestinian state? Is it Hamas? Like, none of this makes any sense. I dream of a two-state solution. Dream of it. It would be amazing. But, you know, as someone who actually was dumb enough to go to the West Bank, they don't want it. And so they just want dead Jews. That's the whole ideology. And so before we can get to a two-state, there has to be a de-radicalization process like Nazi Germany. I mean, it's not fair to these kids born in this society who are trained to become terrorists. It's not fair.
Change the subject ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Young progressives believe that politicians like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Zohran Mamdani, they are the future of the Democrat Party. Watch this.
Socialism, I think that it's really important to be class conscious and like remove ourselves from this like neoliberal idea of it's okay to like do capitalism and exploit like workers. And I think that the Democratic Party should be the party for workers and look more towards socialism.
Me being also a young person, a young voter, a college student, seeing people like Zohran Mamdani, AOC just gaining so much more footing and so much more recognition in the policy field is very empowering.
You're a young guy. You think the far left is just out to take over the Democrat Party?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually making socialism mainstream. I mean, I got my fingers crossed. I'm going to do everything I can with my voice and my company to try to stop Mamdani, but there's a really serious wave going on. I think I just read a poll recently that 63% of young people think we should give socialism a try. And they're learning this from their universities. Keep in mind, a lot of their professors sell them socialism, and they're not teaching them that over 100 million people have died because of socialism in the last century alone. This isn't some new novel idea.
I have to admit, back in my youth, a very, very long time ago, teenager...
No, you look great.
Thank you very much. As I was saying, very long time ago, teenager and early 20s. Yeah, I was a socialist.
Really?
Of course I was.
Dude, get off this set.
Lots of young people are liberals.
I know. Does history just repeat itself?
Yes.
Really? And now it's reposting itself.
Look at me now.
Yeah. We're both a bunch of young chaps.
So what are you doing to stop Hamdani?
Well, you know, I run a company. company. So right now I'm talking to a lot of donors, a lot of super PACs, and we're going to do everything we can to really get the truth out about socialism and to make sure that a lot of his tweets, his radicalism, break through the echo chamber. I think we can defeat him. We need to be able to have enough runway. I'm really hoping we can start getting some informational campaigns out in the next few weeks.
I think he's going to win. Sorry, but I think he is. I hope you can defeat him, but I think he's going to.
We'll see. We'll give it our damn best shot, you know?
Sage, no, Zach Sage Fox.
Three names. It's never easy.
Why not?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, son.
Thank you so much, man. Of course.